Guys, Bronco Carl 92 here. So it's Friday, I guess July 12th, and yeah, I have to say, thank God it is Friday. I tell you, what a weird week. This is I guess a morning vlog for me. I don't do these too often, but felt that today would be a good day. I haven't done video in a while. So anyway, yeah, like I said, it's been kind of a weird week. Started out, I guess Sunday, evening. I had a business trip to go on, so headed down to the airport at about I don't know, 5 o'clock or whatever. And for my flight was 7:30. And anyway, got to the airport, checked in, and saw that my flight was a little delayed, so I sat down and had some dinner, and my flight kept getting pushed off and pushed off. Every little bit it would say 45 minutes later. So it started at 7:30 and then went to 8:50 something, and then 9:45, then 10:30, then 11. Anyway, around 11:15 they canceled the flight. It seemed that the plane that I had, or the plane I was supposed to take, actually left Newark, flew to Portland, Maine, and then was supposed to come back and then take us to Nashville. Well, the plane actually never left Nashville, never left Portland for, I'd say, about 4 hours. Supposedly it went to the runway, sat on the tarmac for a while, and then headed back to the gate. People got off and then got back on. So I guess the plane did arrive in Newark around 11:15. However, you know, at that time the crew, I guess, ran out of time. So you know, the weather, I guess, was a little lightning around Newark Airport. But I always joke around and say, you know, if anybody farts in Newark airspace, you know, planes stop. So anyway, my flight wound up getting canceled, like I said, and had to go deal with customer service. And I guess around 12:30 they had gotten me on a new flight for Tuesday, which means they also had to change my return trip, because my return trip was actually supposed to be Monday evening. So anyway, Tuesday I got to the airport, got on a plane. It was a little delayed, but we made up the time in the air and got to where I was going, I guess, and landed on time. The business trip kind of went uneventful. You know, nothing bad happened. National rental car, I got a Jetta again, so there was really no need to do a video on that car, since I've had probably 4 or 5 of those already. One video was enough. So anyway, got done with what I was doing at the shop early, and got to the airport, turned in my car, and was going to go get some food. This was about 4 o'clock, and sat down and noticed that my flight was delayed, of course, due to weather in Newark. And the flight that was actually going out before me, that was supposed to leave, I think, around 2:30 or 3 o'clock, was also delayed and about to board. So I went on my United airline app on the phone and checked, and yeah, there was one seat left. So I went and asked the lady at the gate, and she said, yeah, I'll put you on standby. So I was like, sweet, I'm gonna maybe leave a little early now, about 4:45 instead of a 6 o'clock flight, which was delayed until, I don't know, 6:30. So we all got on the plane, and sat on the plane for like 20 minutes, and then they decided that there was a traffic stop in Newark because of weather, and the air conditioning on the plane was kind of half on its ass. So the captain wanted to get everybody off the plane, which, yeah, to me, I mean, that was, I think, a good decision. So we all deplaned. We left our gate check bags, you know, on the plane and stuff, and you can leave your stuff in the overheads. And they said, you know, as soon as we get word, we'll get you back on and get the hell out of here. So I don't know, about a half hour went by, and they put us back on the plane. Cool. Wound up leaving, I'd say probably around the same time as I was supposed to leave on my original flight. However, that flight was, further delayed now. So at this point, I guess I thought I was winning. So we took off. The weather was kind of crappy down there too. A lot of lightning. I mean, it's summertime. I guess we got to expect this weird weather. So we started climbing. A lot of turbulence. So it took actually a while for the flight attendant to actually, start, bringing out the complimentary drinks and whatever. So eventually, which I would say was probably about 35 or 40 minutes into the flight, she started passing out drinks. And all of a sudden we heard this really messed up sound coming from below us. Like pop, 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 pop. I don't know, sounded like fireworks to me. Like a couple packs of ladyfingers going off, that typical sound, like maybe if you put them in a garbage can. Well, anyway, right after that, the cabin filled up with smoke. So now we're about, we're probably at least 40,000 feet in the air. And I mean, the cabin's really full of like a lot of the smoke, which also did smell like gunpowder. And, of course, everybody's like freaking out and getting nervous. And I'm like thinking to myself, geez, I really don't want to die today. Stewardess put her, or the flight attendant put her cart back, and she's asking everybody, what did you see? What did you hear? And, everybody said they heard popping or banging or whatever. The smoke seemed to disappear, I guess, as quickly as it came. And the captain came over the PA and said, well, I know that there's smoke in the cabin. It seems to have gone away. We're monitoring the plane, so we're just going to press on at this point. Now, we're up at cruising altitude. What the hell else can we do at that point? We could maybe try to do an emergency landing like right away, but the captain was really calm and cool about it, and I guess he kind of reassured all of us that everything was okay. And sure enough, we pressed on, and we landed. It got kind of hot in the plane. People were starting to think that maybe the popping noise and the smoke was from the air conditioner, but I don't know, that wasn't electrical smell to me. I think you guys have smelt burnt electrics before. It's got a pretty distinct odor, and the smell kind of hangs on. This is really like more, like I said, like gunpowdery. But anyway, I don't know if anybody would be really stupid enough to pack firecrackers in their luggage. You would think the TSA, with all their bag checks that they do, that they would find they would find that in their luggage. I know my bag gets searched every single time. Maybe that's because I'm carrying tools and wires and test equipment and stuff like that. So I get one of those little cards every time that says your bag's been searched. Yeah, no shit. You guys don't ever put anything back the way you found it. So it's kind of obvious. But anyhow, I know sometimes they seem to be lacking. So who knows? Maybe they didn't search every bag. When we landed, I was about midway back on the plane, so it took me probably about 10 to 15 minutes to deplane, and I had to wait on the jetway another 15 to 20 minutes for the bags to come up. And usually when you gate check bags, they're usually like pulling them out before the people are even out of their seats. So there had to be something going on in the hold. I don't know. So if anybody knows anyone at United Airlines, maybe see if you can find out for me. It was flight 4109 out of Nashville, I guess Wednesday evening or Wednesday afternoon. So anyway, that was a big ramble. Just want to say, happy that, that it all worked out, and I'm actually here to make this video for you. So but, this weekend looks like it's going to be stormy, and we'll see what happens. But get some stuff done in the yard and maybe get some stuff done out in the garage. I guess I've been kind of slow with the videos lately, but like I said, we got a lot of stuff to do. So anyhow, enough rambling. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it as always, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.